I'm Bill.
And I'm Candace. And we're the Disruptors. Oh, that's so nice of you to crawl across the parking lot today, Bill.
Well, I tried to crawl under the door, but I got to lose more weight.
Did your wheelchair not get charged?
Pardon me?
Did you not charge your wheelchair?
No, because you turned the juice off. The plug outside's not working.
That was a hint.
Oh, okay.
That's all I need to say.
Great. Well, that's nice. It's very nice.
Hey, welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you very much.
We're always glad to have you.
I am always glad to be here.
She's glad to have you.
You're about to get hurt.
I know that, but I wanted to
This
make
is
sure
why it's not
clear.
videoed for legal purposes.
The next is, yes, legal purposes. My attorney's listening.
We are fortunate.
We are fortunate.
Because we have this individual. He's a personal fave of mine. If I was to describe him in 3 words, magical, effervescent, and wow. I believe the next one that I would trustworthy, loyal.
Where'd I put the
He's
shovel?
just an incredible human being. I absolutely love his gift to humanity. And I know you're waiting to know what his name is. So he is...
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hear this guy.
Jason Freilinger of Supporting Strategies. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Candace, Chris, Bill. I now am a little shocked that I put a purple shirt on today because I thought I was going to be videoed.
Oh, well, you still look good at it. You're rocking it. You're rocking the purple shirt.
That's nice.
Bill always rocks the billboard.
Yeah, I'm the billboard.
That's what he calls the shirts I buy him, our billboard.
Yeah, billboard, yeah.
So,
see, I can't afford a shirt, so for Christmas she says, I'll give you a gift.
And
then she sews her brand right on the shirt.
Well, yes. Well, you should see what I'm going to do to your forehead.
Let's move right along.
Oh, I want to see that tattoo.
So, Jason, talk to us about Supporting Strategies. Who are you? What do you do? All that deliciousness.
What the heck do I do? I don't really know what I do, actually. Well, why I do what I do.
Yeah.
I believe that each and every one of us can make a difference in someone's journey. And that's truly why I get up every morning. I just happen to use numbers to make my difference. So we're really problem solvers, what we do at Supporting Strategies. We're problem solvers with training and expertise in accounting. And so we really do target, try to help the small to mid-sized business owners really, truly get financial visibility in their company and help them run it. We're partners. We're partners. With them. We like that.
Well, I think that's so important. A lot of times, whenever you start talking about numbers, it's almost like bringing up that dirty word. It's like talking about finances, right? Everybody goes, nope, I don't want you to know my numbers. I don't want you to know that I got numbers in the red or numbers in the black. And we have numbers. And so I find the industry, just the accounting, we'll just put it there, the accounting industry, first of all, individuals that work in there, in that industry, dive into, I don't know what other word to use other than it's personal. Because people don't want to share their numbers, and so
they'd
although
talk about sex rather than
they'd rather tell you what goes on behind closed doors versus tell you what really matters.
This was a family show?
Yeah, it's a family show. Just checking.
I'm sorry.
It was.
But we do have Bill on the show,
Okay.
so I mean, we're on the borderline all the time.
It's really slipped, but.
So how do you enter into that conversation of just talking or? Is that a hard conversation that you find with people, or is that just my experience?
It starts with trust.
Sure.
Right. And what I find is that there's some sort of pain that's happening that's causing them to take that next step. And that's when we can really come in and really help and get that trust, and they're kind of screaming for help. I always like to even approach or have some prospects that haven't suffered the pain and really have learned their lesson, or have learned a lesson or a tip from somebody else that, hey, we want to set this up right the first time.
You bet.
And let's move forward, because this is where we're going, and that's where someone like yourself, you have that vision, right? Mm-hmm. So how are you going to get there? Now let's work backwards where you want to be and where we are today, and how we can be scalable to get there. So there's two different type of people, individuals. One is really know where they're going and how they want to get there, and the other ones that are suffering that pain and they're kind of up against the wall.
Sure.
Trying to get a bank loan, trying to grow their business, and suddenly now you have a banker that's looking at their financials and going, I'm sorry,
We just don't want you today.
Exactly.
Bill's experienced that several times.
Several times in many branches of several banks.
We
yes.
celebrate every year that IRS doesn't come and peck at his door. So,
Hopefully this year was good.
yeah, right?
Yes.
So far.
So far, so good.
So far.
So far. But that you mentioned that, I spent like 20 years in corporate America, and building accounting teams and working with them, and a financial piece in corporate America is a huge focus, right?
Yes,
it's
it
the
is.
backbone of the business. And what I really enjoyed, yes, accounting is my foundation. But what I enjoyed is having my hands in all kinds of different things, operations and sales and marketing and strategic planning and budgeting and forecasting and modeling. That's what I get ooey gooey.
You bet. That's exciting.
Soxy
Yummy.
little stuff. Yummy. That's true. I love that word. Get yummy with it. And now when I kind of jumped into the small to mid-sized market companies, there's no focus on that. Now,
No.
it's either lack of time,
You
lack
bet.
of knowledge, and lack of resources.
Or all of the above.
All the above. So that's why I thought, that's when I found Supporting Strategies, and it is a franchise, and I'm a franchisee. And when I found that marriage and thought, oh my God, I always loved getting up in the morning and making sure that my marketing department had the tools, the sales department had the right tools to do what they needed to do. The owner always had the right metrics, the right forecast that he needs to make those great decisions. Now, I can take that, and I love that within a company, but now I got to touch so many different people and make a difference, which I get back to my why. I can now touch us, thousands of other people, small businesses, and make that difference in their journey.
I think you mentioned, the difference between corporate America and working here with small business. And what I have found, and this is just my experience, excuse me, that one of the reasons why I think, because it goes deeper than just numbers. It goes into really a person's relationship with money. And when I deal with when I have fun and I go out here and I play with my millionaire friends, what they do is, you'll hear them go, well, I just spent $50,000 on the remodel. I just did, so they don't have a problem telling you that they just spent $50,000, or, hey, we just went ahead and we went to Bora Bora and, we spent $78,000, and different things like that. I mean, we were joking and playing because they bought a briefcase, and the briefcase, retailed out for $32,000. And she had bought the briefcase for her daughter, who's a lawyer. And I'm like, yeah, that's a signature. Right? And then you work with people that, okay, so if somebody doesn't have any money and they go, yo, Jason, I need $19.29 to pay my electric bill. They don't mind telling you that they don't have money and that they need money and exactly how much money they need. And then you get in that sweet spot, and this is where the relationship, because most business owners of small businesses are middle class America, wanting to be in either the upper borderline, the wealthy, to really being solid in that middle class range. Then they don't want you to know that they have money, and they don't want you to know that they don't have money, and they don't want you to dive into anything. And so it's really boils into a relationship of what does money say. How is your identity wrapped up with money? And that has, as a business owner, it can be a fearful thing, because it also goes, am I doing things right? What have I done wrong? Nobody wants to be told what they're doing wrong.
Absolutely.
And so I think that I love the fact that you're there in that space and that you're holding that space for people, and that they're able to come because it's a vulnerability point. Even when they're doing everything right, it's still a vulnerability point. But so I just love what you're doing in our community with that. And I understand that you've got some exciting things going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Gee, I wouldn't know. It couldn't start
There'll be
with
a moment of
boot
silence.
camp. But I don't want to be a spoiler alert here.
Gosh, you took the wind
Zip right out.
completely out of my sails. I started supporting strategies or kind of jumped ship, I guess, and jumped on my own ship. How about that?
You bet.
Yeah,
Awesome. Got outside your own comfort zone.
That is huge.
That's good.
And I can talk about that for another hour about comfort zone. But yeah, I jumped on my own ship, grabbed my own wheel, and started supporting strategies in October of last year. So I just hit my year mark.
Congratulations.
Wow,
I think
great.
that's
And
awesome.
I'm still here.
You bet. For another year.
For another year.
Solid, powerful
Another
year.
solid power year. And I feel like I've been doing it for 4 years.
You bet.
Because I feel like that when we're talking about comfort zone and how much we really grow in just a short amount of time. But I've built some great relationships, great friendships, great partnerships, have picked on and brought on some great clients and built those relationships as well. And this is my time
Absolutely.
to give back.
You bet.
To influence, to change, to help, to give back to being, like I said, making a difference in someone's journey. So this boot camp, it's called the Business Fundamental Boot Camp, and it's definitely a tactical event where I am allowing my partners to actually speak their craft,
Awesome.
to be in front of business owners and people in our community and deliver something tactical that they can take home and implement in their business, implement in their life.
You bet.
Make that difference. So it's just, once again, if I thought I'd be sitting here a year from when I started and putting on an event where people are registering for that I don't even know.
That's awesome.
Hey,
That's always exciting, right?
What is he doing?
What is going on? I mean, this last week, we've been out promoting a little bit more, and I receive emails, and it's unbelievable about the reaction that I'm getting, and it's starting a buzz, and I'm excited for it. So that's the concept.
You bet.
Really having a community event where people can really speak their craft. It's all business oriented, so it's all aspects of business. Just wonderful. I'm so blessed that Candace will be speaking as well.
Yeah, Candace who?
Oh,
Really?
what?
Really?
That Candace.
Me.
This is
I'm speaking.
this is so awkward.
I didn't know. I'm so humble at this moment.
You should
Well,
be.
we're expecting you to buy a ticket and go.
Oh, good. Wonderful idea. Call my treasurer. And
Yeah, it's not a
have him
problem.
Cut a check immediately.
I know you're accountant.
Oh, I see.
Exactly. Well, there you go. So it's a broad range of different speakers, and it's going to be held on. I haven't even told the date yet. November 15th.
I'm excited.
November 15th.
November. So mark your calendars. November 15th.
It's going to be held at the Landmark Convention Center in Tacoma, and it's a half-day event. So it starts at 12:30, and it will end with an hour of networking.
Awesome.
At
sounds good.
5:30, and we'll go until 6:30. So there'll be cocktails. They'll be available as well. And it is Monday Night Football, Seahawks against Green Bay.
Oh, I
That
can't
night.
wait for Green Bay to I'm just joking, people. Just joking.
Didn't mean to bring football into the mix.
That's all right. You got everybody excited over here.
You Green Bay? Are you kidding?
No, I don't like Green Bay.
Oh, for Pete's sake! I thought there
He
for a
does
moment
live
you
in
did.
Seattle, for God's sakes.
Wow.
I mean,
Yes, that's it. What are you new?
Brand
come
new,
on.
just got here.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to have that game that's going to be going. So as well, so those diehard Seahawks fans can definitely participate as well.
You bet.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the cocktails.
That too as well. Yeah.
family show.
But yet we still have Bill here. Just saying.
So a little bit more on the forum, so people kind of really understand what it's all about. There's going to be 3 breakout sessions, and in each breakout session, there's going to be 3 speakers. And within there, you can select which speaker you want. It's very ad hocly. Actually, that's a word.
Ad hocly.
Yes.
Ad hocly. I had one
Whoa.
sitting
Look
out
it
in the
up.
tree.
Because my manager